Howdy, 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 back at it again. Today's video going to be an E-Honda Oki guide. That's correct, E-Honda. This is for a subscriber who was lamenting the fact that there were no Honda creators doing guides in my style. And I said, you know what? Hey, I can do one. What do you want to see? And they said, just do basic stuff. Your Oki videos are great. So I said, hey, I'll look into it. So here I am. Without further ado, let's get into the video. The first situation I want to look at is this grounded butt slam. So plus 23 is really strong because at plus 23, if I hold back, I can block DPs, so they cannot see me turn green and react with a reversal, which is obviously very powerful. So that means I have to hold pressure. What's the pressure I like? Well, the basic thing is drive rush into stand medium punch. It's plus 13 on hit, so routes into stand heavy punch. Into the launch, you can go into butt slam again and loop the situation. Really cool. Okay. What else? Well, we can do drivers and do crouch medium kick, which is excellent in Season 3 especially, because now they would have to parry this while holding back, and they'd have to parry this while holding down back. Really cool thing. You get the same combo off the crouch medium kick as well. So once again, loop the situation, time to guess. Okay, well, what if they just hold down back and they don't care? Well, a couple things about that. Firstly, I can do drive rush into command grab, and yes, just so we're square, that will be buttons. It is manually timed. If I do it immediately, you'll see that whiffs. However, it's like as soon as Honda starts moving forward, you do it, and it's like a 7-frame window because you have 4 frames of this command grab. Super easy to time with any amount of practice. Just like as soon as you start seeing him move forward, input the half circle. Okay, so we have a way to punish them for holding down back too, or for tapping parry and just trying to guess, right? Command grab's also excellent because it gives them incentive to hold up, so it means this will hit more often, which is even better. But even so, what if they block, right? Well, if they block, this is plus 8, okay? Which means, once again, we can't do a command grab immediately, but if we just delay it by a little bit, boom, it works. Boom, it works. Okay, so they can't mash to try to get out of a command grab. Bang, bang, we'll go EX, launch, and that's 3,400 because they decided to mash. So kind of taking their life into their own hands. And if they jump, you can link that into the light punch target combo. Really good mix, okay? The other thing that's really dangerous about this is let's plus 8 on block, so we can actually block string with stand heavy kick, right? And that's, again, no gap there. So if you do something like this, that's a bar and a half of drive gauge damage. And just to show you, right, if I have him mash reversal here, right, it doesn't come out. So if they don't parry this very first medium punch, they lose a bar and a half of drive if you want them to. So if they're already low on meter, very powerful situation. Okay, well, what if we decide to do one of the other things? What if we decide to do drive rush into crouch medium kick? Well, if it hits on the first active frame, it's plus 2. It is in throw range, so you get a little bit of a guess there. If it hits on one of the other 2 active frames, it's going to be plus 3 or plus 4. Let me see if I can time this better. And that means that command grab will actually beat their button. So you can even get kind of a mix-up after they block this between strike throw. So you'd be like, okay, boom, boom, and look at that, I hit you. If you try to jump out, again, if you're like, well, I think command grab's coming, again, you gotta guess. Another good feature that I should have mentioned before is this driver stand medium punch. Going to be safe to wake up drive reversal, which is excellent. Next situation I want to look at is just this run into punch follow-up. Notice that number was plus 42. That means, ooh, that's a safe jump, right? So and then if they don't reversal, they get hit, you get a combo, which, again, I think pretty excellent. Not a lot of characters have a meterless mid-screen safe jump. Now, there are a couple caveats where if you like are farther away, see, like if you go like this, you're actually not quite in range if they back recover, which is kind of a shame. But even still, if you ever do like drive rush, medium punch into like heavy punch or something like that, and you just want the safe jump, you can get a safe jump. Really cool. And then I also want to look at sort of what do you do if you land something like this, if you go like stand medium punch into jab target combo. And the cool thing about this is you can actually just drive rush here and get real mix. There we go. I can time a regular throw to beat wake up button. I should also be able to time a command grab to beat wake up button. It's just you got to get right in their face and then input it. And I can also do medium punch or crouch medium kick. And again, this is just like after the butt slam. But from this far away, you actually get a different option as well, which is overhead. So he's going to take like one gigantic step. That's when I input the overhead. So this is actually maybe even a better knockdown than the butt slam knockdown, because we can do drive rush into overhead, and if you time it correctly, which is like shortly before he finishes this step, then you can get like a heavy punch. So you can go like, it's like shortly before he finishes the step, you get more momentum. And then boom, 3480, meterlessly, and we get that butt slam knockdown that we looked at earlier. Okay, so that was really quick. Hopefully you found this helpful. As always, have a good time.